Ladies and gentlemen, wrestling fans alike, this is Zealot Pro Wrestling. My name is Kwency Jones GO from the Kwency Jones Show podcast, and I will be your host for the official Z1 Championship Tournament Bracketology Breakdown. So grab a seat, get comfortable, as we not only break down each competitor featured in the competition, but we're also going to highlight all the key matchups you're going to want to keep a lookout for, as they are sure to steal the show. Now let's take a look at those brackets, shall we? There are 8 men, 8 battle-tested warriors, all given the same opportunity to fight their way to the final round for a chance to become Zealot Pro Wrestling's first ever World Heavyweight Champion. And the Z1 Championship Tournament is going to decide it all in one night. So here's a spoiler. You're not going to want to miss it, because it's going to be freaking awesome. Make sure you go to zealotprowrestling.com right now to grab your tickets. It all goes down live Friday, January 25th at the Unexpected Art Gallery in Phoenix, Arizona for, you guessed it, Royal Rumble weekend. I'm pretty sure I've done enough talking for now, so without further ado, let's introduce the first round matchups. Joey Ryan versus Devon Sparks. The king of Dong Style, Joey Ryan. He stands 5'10", carries himself with a sleazy fighting style, and is equipped with both the mustache ride and the U-porn flex. The American Kaiju, Devon Sparks. He stands 6 feet, carries himself with a pure wrestle fighting style, and is equipped with a Rising Sun Stunner. Disciplined by the fighting arts of Japan, the American Kaiju, Devon Sparks is a tough, rugged athlete equaled by his calculated in-ring style. The first of 2 competitors in the Z1 Championship Tournament coming back to action from a lengthy hiatus. Sparks no doubt has a chip on his shoulder the size of Tokyo Tower and could be looking at Joey Ryan as just merely collateral damage in his quest for gold, which could ultimately be his biggest mistake, as the king of sleaze is no slouch inside the squared circle. Preceded by his pelvic popularity, the biggest dong in the fight is undoubtedly looking for a piece of reclamation after recovering from a torn pectoral injury that kept him out of action in late 2018. But with the American Kaiju keeping the young boys at bay, it will be interesting to see how Sparks' capacity to do anything for the win stacks up against the unorthodox offense and the unpredictability of Joey Ryan. Simon Grimm versus Adrienne Quest. Genius of armbar, Simon Grimm. He stands 6'1", carries himself with a shooter technical style, and is equipped with the Gotch Cradle power. Young Fuego, Adrienne Quest. He stands 5'7", carries himself with a Lucha Libre fighting style, and is equipped with the corner licker facebreaker and the Phoenix Splash. Simon Grimm is no doubt one of the baddest players in the competition by far. Trained by the legendary WWE Hall of Famer Harley Race, Grimm's modern throwback style pays homage to the shooters and strikers of old school, looking to grind his opponent down systematically, hit them hard, and hurt them bad. But with the resilience and fiery passion of young Fuego, Grimm will absolutely have his work cut out for him. Known for his quick and explosive offense, Adrienne Quest is definitely no pushover. Straight out of Colton, California, the Quest Coast native takes on every match as a challenge to put respect on his name and to put on for his city. With a strong connection with the crowd, we'll have to wait and see how far the homies can help push this underdog to victory against a very game, no-nonsense opponent like Simon Grimm in the first round. Ricky Mandel versus Dicky Mayer. Ricky Mandel. He stands 6 feet, he carries himself with an athletic brawler fighting style, and is equipped with the Lilith Revenge Neckbreaker. American Thunder, Dicky Mayer. He stands 5'9", carries himself with a technical striking fighting style, and is equipped with the Dicky Special Modified Dragon Sleeper and also the FYF Modified Curb Stomp. Unconventional, wily. The physical presence of Ricky Mandel is impressive enough to intimidate any opponent he's up against. But once he goes off kilter, that level of danger increases significantly. Known recently for his stint as Rickymundo, his erratic offense topped by his unbridled behavior proves to be an unstoppable combination as long as he has Rosa there in his corner to guide him. I'd have to imagine that the longer this match goes, the more damage he will take pleasure in dishing out clear of conscience. Though Mandel's knack for controlled chaos is greatly matched by Dicky Mayer's untamed creativity, making Mayer the definite dark horse in this tournament. With a plethora of strikes, submission techniques, and most notably his German suplex variations, Dicky is looking to burn down the dollhouse to advance further in the finals for his chance at championship gold. Giving up 3 inches in height to Mandel and outweighed by 25 pounds, the question is this: why try to pin him to the mat for 3 seconds when Dicky Mayer can make you tap out in 2? Will the American Thunder strike twice and ignite his way to victory? Or will Ricky Mandel catch lightning in a bottle with a little bit of shock and awe? Michael Hopkins versus Jack Jameson. Player 1, Michael Hopkins. He stands 5'11", he carries himself with a hybrid style, and is equipped with not only the Superman punch, but the people's power fist. Master of the wrist lock, Jack Jameson. He stands 5'9", carries himself with the Machismo Libre style, and is equipped with not only the wrist lock, but the Jameson Fiesta Jackhammer Suplex. The Mr. Miyagi of Machismo Libre, Jack Jameson is no doubt looking to reestablish his place, his momentum, and his dominance inside that ring. And there's nothing more dangerous than a man with not only something to prove, but nothing to lose. And with 10 years of experience underneath his belt, you simply cannot afford to look past the master of the wrist lock. However, Jameson is coming back from a 6-month hiatus from the ring, and you've got to wonder how that will all come into play against a competitor like Michael Hopkins, who's been active in those past 6 months, performing in both tag team and singles bouts. Add in his recent string of tournament experiences in 2018, and this match format is no stranger to Hopkins' psyche or his endurance. But the player 1 no doubt needs to keep that life bar in check and that power fist in his back pocket, because that wrist lock from Jameson can come out of nowhere, and it is vicious. Well, that about wraps up our Z1 Championship bracketology, but there is still one last match that we got to break down. It is a gruesome 2 out of 3 Falls Grudge Match featuring 2 women who are not only badass, but they most certainly kick ass. Delilah Doom versus Ruby Raze, 2 out of 3 Falls match. The queen of aerobic style, Delilah Doom. She stands 5'1", carries herself with a lucha hybrid fighting style, and is equipped with the Sparkle Motion Avalanche Wheelbarrow. The equal opportunity ass kicker, Ruby Raze. She stands 5'9", carries herself with a SoCal Smash Mouth fighting style, and is equipped with the Soul Eater Spear. The always jovial and upbeat attitude of the aerobic, Delilah Doom, is a direct opposite of the brash and straightforward style of Ruby Raze that we've all come to love. But they both share an amazing mutual in-ring respect for one another, thus igniting the first matchup in a series they didn't even know they started. After Ruby took home the win in February with the Soul Eater, the two shook hands with Doom, vowing to someday even the playing field with the win of her own. The universe answered as Delilah defeated Raze in June via submission in their second match at Ground Zero San Diego. But after the two put on quite a clinic for the fans, things quickly turned ugly as friends transformed into now bitter enemies. This of course led them to capitalize on their newfound frustrations in a hardcore match for Fist Combat Wrestling, where Ruby proved to be more savage than ever after putting Delilah through a table. Motivated to avenge her loss before the year's end, Doom's surprise roll-up win on Raze in December for Wrestling Pro Wrestling left us with both women trading wins at the end of 2018, racking up the tally to 2 wins apiece. With 4 matches down, there was one last match to finally settle the score and see once and for all who is the better wrestler. After what can be considered one of the best feuds culminating for the last 12 months, the final outcome will be decided as this rivalry comes to a head in the form of a 2 out of 3 Falls Grudge Match. While Delilah Doom and Ruby Raze go to war in a fight that undoubtedly has the potential to steal the show, this is also very much proof positive that the future of professional wrestling is in fact female. Well, that about concludes our video. Again, I am your host, Kwency Jones GO from the Kwency Jones Show podcast. Feel free to give us a follow as the Kwency Jones Show crew no doubt will be on site for the Z1 Championship Tournament providing full media coverage. So make sure again you go to zealotprowrestling.com. Grab those tickets now, ASAP. It's all going down. Unexpected Art Gallery live, Phoenix, Arizona. That's right, Royal Rumble weekend. Trust me, Friday, January 25th will be the day Zealot Pro Wrestling becomes a household name.